So tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw furthered a lot of storylines going into the Royal Rumble and going into this weekend's Saturday night's main event. We got a match announced here between Rhea Ripley and Nia Jax earlier in the day. It was revealed that Nia Jax attacked Rhea Ripley in the back as soon as she was, entering the arena. We also got news the fact that Bayley is moving over from SmackDown to Raw. And we got the match, like I said, announced, Rhea Ripley against Nia Jax. We had a match here tonight between Bayley and Nia Jax. Then after the match, Rhea Ripley comes out and she starts attacking Nia Jax. She simply picks up the microphone after all is said and done and just says, "You, me, Saturday night's main event." And then it was made official that this is going to be for the championship. So, I mean, this is just, like I said, a filler thing right now between Rhea Ripley and Nia Jax. I don't see Rhea Ripley losing the title this quickly and at a B-level pay-per-view or B-level event that is Saturday night's main event. We also got Jey Uso and Gunther. They had a good little back and forth here. These two guys, like I said, I think Gunther, for the most part, is going to take the W in that match. He really had a lot of good one-liners here. The fact that, he said that Jey Uso is the mascot of the WWE. He said that in that case, he might as well go ahead and face Jimmy, because he said that he was super invested into this match, super invested into the fact of, facing Jey Uso. But then when he saw Jey Uso come out here and do his whole entrance with this whole yeet, he lost all interest in this match and it isn't really taking Jey Uso as seriously. Jey Uso hit back Gunther with the line of "Hey, I've main evented WrestleMania, you haven't." And after a while, this broke down. Jey Uso and Gunther started going at it, and Jey Uso stood tall at the end of this segment with the World Heavyweight Championship. So Wrestling Booker 101 would state that Jey Uso probably isn't going to walk away with the title at Saturday night's main events. And also tonight we had a WrestleMania rematch from last year between Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins. Very good match. Kind of surprised me at the end, where Seth Rollins picked up the easy win, I guess, against Drew McIntyre. But I kind of looked at it like this. I kind of looked at it like, okay, Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins, if you go back to that premiere episode of Raw on Netflix, both of these guys ended up losing their match. So essentially what you have here is a loser against loser, and somebody's going to have to lose as well in this match. So Drew McIntyre got rolled up 1, 2, 3, and Seth Rollins got the win. Afterwards, Drew McIntyre, super pissed, goes at Seth Rollins. Then afterwards, Sami Zayn comes out for the rescue, tries to help Seth Rollins. And then after a while, Seth Rollins, he's in the corner. I think Drew had him in the corner, and Drew is talking shit to Seth Rollins here. And Sami Zayn sees this, goes for the haluva kick against Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre moves out of the way at the last second and hits accidentally Seth Rollins. And we go off the air with a very pissed off Seth Rollins, trying to make sense of what just happened with him and Sami, what just happened in this whole scenario. So right now I'm a big fan of what's going on with Seth Rollins. I feel like Seth Rollins, this is his best character work in a long time, because Seth Rollins, he's trying to do things humbly, he's trying to do things the right way. But I think after a while, this is all going to build up, and possibly at the Royal Rumble, you could see a scenario where Seth Rollins, just gives into temptation and, hits us with that Seth Rollins heel turn, which I think, would be refreshing for Seth Rollins. It would be refreshing, to see a heel version of the visionary of Seth Rollins. So I think this entire feud and this entire story going into the Rumble is very excellent. We also, before that, we had a CM Punk promo where he essentially called everybody out that's in the Royal Rumble match. He essentially told John Cena that he doesn't see John Cena tossing him over the Royal Rumble match over the top rope. He also mentioned Roman Reigns. He mentioned the fact that, at Survivor Series, he had to help Roman Reigns with family business. And he says that at the Royal Rumble, it's not going to be family business, and he's looking to take Roman Reigns out. He mentioned Drew McIntyre. He mentioned how he's already dealt with McIntyre. And he also mentioned Hulk Hogan. And he mentioned the fact that if Hulk Hogan is in this Rumble match as well, it's going to be the end of Hulkamania for Hulk Hogan, which I mean, if CM Punk wasn't a babyface before, he damn sure is now, because nobody in their right mind is gonna cheer for Hulk Hogan over CM Punk. We also had Sami Zayn. He came out here, he talked a lot about the Royal Rumble and what it means to him to be World Heavyweight Champion, to win the Royal Rumble, and all of a sudden he gets interrupted by Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens comes out here, which really surprised the hell out of me, because I didn't know. Number one, I didn't expect that Kevin Owens was going to come out here so quick and confront Sami Zayn, after, he's dealing with Cody and how he's dealing with Roman and everything. And I thought that this match, we were going to get this match probably around WrestleMania, and we still might, but I found it super interesting that he came out here and he essentially sort of manipulated Sami Zayn into a false sense of security. He said that, he's not out here to punch him or to hurt him. He wants him to win the Royal Rumble match. That way he and him can do something that they've been dreaming about ever since they started in this business, and that's to headline WrestleMania together against each other. He said that Sami Zayn and him have headlined together, but never against each other. And he said that just as I have your back in the Royal Rumble match, I know you'll have my back against my match against Cody Rhodes at the Royal Rumble. So he's kind of slowly trying to manipulate Sami Zayn to do what Kevin Owens wants, which I think is great. I think this was hands down, the segment of the night here on Monday Night Raw. But let me know what you guys think down below of Monday Night Raw here tonight for I think the second to last episode before the Royal Rumble. I think Royal Rumble is about 2 weeks away. And of course, Saturday night's main event is this weekend. So let me know what you guys think down below of this episode of Monday Night Raw. And until next time, take care, y'all.